Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to officially introduce you to a baby girl. She arrived last week, so she's 7 days old already. And then I wanted to go ahead and share my September favorites as well. And as always, I'll be sharing some fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and I'm also gonna add some mom and baby favorites to this edition as well. So hope you enjoyed today's video. I feel like there is so much to share. I think I'm gonna film another chatty vlog just to catch y'all up and share a little bit more about what's been going on this past week. But I hope you enjoy today's video and let's jump in. All right, so she is currently passed out, a little milk drunk, but I'm sure you'll get a few little precious newborn squeals and little noises here and there. We'll see how she does. But anyway, she is 7 days old, so we welcomed her on September 16th, and I did go in for an early induction at 37 weeks on Sunday because I have high blood pressure issues. I'm actually still trying to get the medications kind of figured out. My blood pressure is actually worse after delivery, which was the case with our first as well. So trying not to stress about it, and I've been taking it very easy this past week, but yeah, just keeping my fingers crossed on that because it's always scary to get really high blood pressure numbers. But I'm all dressed up today because I went to get my blood pressure checked, and then we had our first little family outing for lunch, which was really nice to get just to eat outside. I am like very nervous about her catching anything. I don't know. That's like probably my biggest intrusive thought right now because I have a little 4-year-old, so I'm just trying to keep her away from all the little germies. But we did get out for lunch, which was really nice. I know I'm rambling. I feel like I'm just in such a bubble for here, which has been honestly just the best to really slow down. I feel like this past week, I know it can be a whirlwind, but the second time around has just been so much sweeter, so much less overwhelming for me with breastfeeding and just knowing what to expect. Very thankful for that. Honestly, I feel like the postpartum hormones have just made me so thankful and grateful for everything in my life, which has been just really sweet to like soak everything up. Oh my gosh, her little noises, I can't. But anyway, I'm sure y'all are curious on her name, so I wanted to go ahead and officially introduce y'all. We struggled both times naming the girls just because I like so many different names. I love very southern, feminine, and sort of cutesy names, and ideally one that can have cute nicknames, but I didn't want like a traditional name and call her a specific nickname. I just wanted her name to be her name type of thing. So that's my name vibe. I think in that upcoming vlog, I will share more of our like baby names that we were considering. But for her name, we decided to go with little Lucy Claire. I just think it's so sweet. And I love all the little nicknames that can go with it. And it was honestly Josie's favorite name from the very beginning. So that's her little name. Anyway, there's just so many details to catch all up on, so I'll save that for the vlog. But anywho, let's transition over to my September favorites. These are things that I've just been especially loving, or things that I've purchased that I'm really excited to use, because honestly, third trimester is kind of just a survival mode, and when it comes to fashion and stuff, there wasn't a ton of things that I was super excited about, but I do have some purchases that I can't wait to wear. So kind of a random mix in today's video. I am so excited for fall. It is not fall weather here whatsoever. We definitely had our little fake fall a couple of weeks ago, but today I think was 90, and it's just been very humid and stuffy. So I'm ready for that to go and enjoy being outside a little bit more. Thankfully today was overcast for our little lunch outside. But I did start a fall fashion wish list. So if you're curious, things that I'm kind of eyeing or considering buying, I will link that in the description box as well. First favorite I have to mention is this cozy wrap from Spanx. It's Air Essentials, and I was actually shocked that this is still in stock because I shared this a few months ago, but it's currently on sale. So a really great price, and this is just the perfect little cozy especially for postpartum. It's very nursing friendly, very bump friendly since it's kind of open and wraps and drapes really nicely. It's long enough for leggings. So if you're looking for a cozy little layer for athleisure, I would consider that one because it is on sale on a great price point and it is just so cozy. I've actually already started wearing it around the house. I don't think my code will stack on that, but just in case, or if there's anything else at Spanx you're eyeing, my Spanx code is Amanda John X Spanx for 15% off. That is for your first purchase at Spanx, and you also get free shipping. My next favorite would be these cozy bralettes. For the past week, these have been getting me through the initial phases of breastfeeding. Again, I haven't been loving a lot of the nursing bras that I used the first time around just because like it's just more work to like snap it. I just have honestly preferred these cozy bralettes because you can just pull them down and I find it a little easier and also more comfortable to sleep in. Gosh, one thing I do not love postpartum is the night sweat. So honestly, I go through like 3 of these a day. I feel like I need to pick up a few more probably because I'm going to be doing a lot of laundry these next few weeks. I don't remember how long they lasted, but I'm ready for that to go because definitely not my favorite. I'm like sleeping on a towel right now. Next favorite, this is my new obsession. I don't know if I mentioned this in my favorites from last month, but if so, I have to mention it again. Randomly, I am obsessed with these gorgeous nightgowns, especially for pregnancy and postpartum. They just feel fabulous around the house. I purchased a second one that is 100% cotton just because of the night sweat situation, and it also has a little more coverage because right now I'm not self-tanning or anything like that, so I just feel so much more put together and honestly prettier in these precious little nightgowns, and I think they're so pretty and they have so many different options as well. I did pack one in my hospital bag and used it, especially when we did photos and things like that. So if you're looking for pretty sleepwear, I would check out some nightgowns because you might as well make them extra pretty and it helps you just feel more put together even if you're just in pajamas. Next would be one of my favorite purchases from fall, and y'all have definitely been loving this as well because when I look at analytics, I see it every day as being one of y'all's favorites. So this Farm Rio dress, I'm so excited to wear for fall. I think the colors are so pretty. I got this dress in my normal size small. I was able to squeeze into it with a bump, but it was definitely getting tight. So I'm excited to wear it throughout the fall season. I already know probably gonna wear it for our anniversary coming up. It'd be great for fall family photos as well. It did sell out pretty quickly at Nordstrom, so I'll link it to a few different retailers just in case your size or inventory is low at one of them. Another favorite find, I think these are so good that I just had to mention them again. I mentioned them in my recent affordable fall fashion haul. If you haven't seen that, I rounded up some faves from Walmart and Target if you're looking for some affordable on-trend pieces that are still classic leaning. I would watch that video next. But these knee-high boots are such a good find. I can't stress this enough. They're only $52 and they have the same silhouette as a boot I have in my wardrobe that were $600. They do come in black and I think a leopard print. I got the wine color, which I think is such a fun pop of color, something I didn't have in my wardrobe. They're very comfortable, they have memory foam, and they are true to size. So if you need some knee-high boots, I would definitely check these out because they're such a great price. Another thing I've been loving is all of the fall gingham. I recently got this little mini dress in the gingham print from Petal and Pup, which they did reactivate my code. It is Strawberry Chic 20, I believe. I'll confirm and put it in the description next to this item, but I think this is gonna be such a great piece, especially like right now. It's so hot outside and I'm wanting to dress for fall. This is 100% cotton, so it still lets me kind of get those fall vibes without getting too overheated, and it will be nursing friendly and was also super bump friendly as well if you're looking for bump friendly pieces this fall. Moving into some beauty favorites, I recently repurchased my foundation, which honestly I could just say like Dior Beauty in general is my favorite brand. I feel like they do such a beautiful job with their products. Like it just lays on my skin really nicely and looks very natural. I have 2 that I've been using right now. I'm not self-tanned, so that one that I repurchased is a little dark. So I'm currently using another one, but it's still just as nice. So Dior Beauty just overall has just been a win for me. I love their lip products as well. I do get a little shinier throughout the day with this one, but it's a little bit of a lighter coverage. The other one is a matte formula, and I feel like it wears really well all day. They do also have a glowy option as well, just depending on your skin type and what sits better on your skin. Next is super random, but I often get asked what I do to whiten my teeth, and I have not whitened my teeth in years. I maybe have popped on like a Crest white strip like once or twice here and there, but nothing like consistent. I know you're supposed to use it for like, I don't know how many days, honestly, because I haven't done it since my wedding, probably in 2016. But all I do is use this Arm & Hammer toothpaste. I've used it for as long as I can remember. You definitely have to get used to the baking soda taste in the beginning, but to me, like, I'm so used to it, it's like no big deal. But this has baking soda and hydrogen peroxide, which are very effective at whitening your teeth. And I feel like that's all my teeth have needed to stay white. I drink coffee every day. And I do use an electric toothbrush as well. I feel like those just, my mouth just feels cleaner when I do. I think the one I have is from Philips Sonicare. It's pink. That's why I got it, let's be honest. But yeah, the toothpaste is really cheap. If you can't stand the taste, like, I would give it a week to adjust to it. But if it doesn't work for you, just try hydrogen peroxide if you're looking to whiten your teeth. Another beauty favorite, I have gone back to this past month. I ran out of it and started using a couple different brands that I just didn't love. One was the House Labs. I loved how it went on, but it would smudge in the corners throughout the day, which happens with a lot of mascaras, I feel like. So I did go back to the YSL Lash Clash. That almost was hard to say, I don't know why. But I use it in brown. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's a very good volumizing buildable mascara. So I'm glad I went back to it because it's so good. All right, next up are just random lifestyle miscellaneous things. We have some fun Amazon purchases. So I don't even know if I've shared this actually with y'all, but sorry, my voice. It's like sleepy, I guess, like the rest of me. But I did purchase a new car finally. I was on the market for probably a year and a half, off and on, very off and on, but definitely not a purchase that I would just run out and make type of thing. But I bought it at the end of August and I've been obsessed with it. Like, I can't even explain the technology update from I had a Honda CR-V basic model 2016. It was a great car. My brother's actually gonna get it. But it just had the basic features. I mean, when I got it at the time, I was so excited that it had butt warmers, is what I call them, because I use those year round. I love a heating pad year round. So I was just excited that it had that, but it doesn't have CarPlay, and I just know there's so many updates since then, like the button to push the trunk down. Like, that's probably one of the things I'm most excited about with the new car. But it has just made my life so much easier and more comfortable, especially at the end of pregnancy, like the seats and everything. So I do, oh my gosh, my phone is recording literally everything I'm saying right now. Cool. Doing the most, iPhone. Anywho, all that to say, let me know if you want to see the car, by the way. I can share that in a vlog, and like, I don't know. I also kind of, I don't know. Let me know. Anywho, I did buy a couple things to, of course, keep it like clean and organized. So first thing I'm so excited about, because I have honestly bought so many different car tripods. I think I've bought like probably 5 or 6 different ones, and I finally found one that is what I was looking for. Okay, let's move. Oh, hold on. Oh, so sweet. Gotta keep my hair out of her face, which I don't love. Honestly, I like having my little comfort blanket over me. But now I have a new little comfort blanket, because she's a little, I call her a little butterbean because she's so little. She's a lot smaller than Josie. But I finally found a tripod for my phone that works for my car, where I can get the right angle, because there's so many times, like when I'm sitting in the carpool line, that I'm like, oh, I could like chat on stories about things. And in my old car, I could never get the right angle. The tripod I had was so annoying because it would eventually fall. I don't know. And I didn't want something that would permanently go on my dash or anywhere like that. I wanted to be able to move it, take it off and on, get different angles if I wanted to film like a little day in the life vlog or something. And I finally found one. So if you're looking for a good tripod for your phone or a little holder for your phone that you can take down, I got you, basically. All that to say. It is MagSafe too, so you can just pop your phone on. I just have this like MagSafe clear case on my phone. I did order the new iPhone. I'm always suckered in for the camera for work, so we'll see how that is. But yeah, you just plop it on and it's so quick and easy. The other thing I bought is a trunk organizer. It's basically a locker in the back of my car, and I have snacks and a picnic blanket and things for the girls, extra diapers, toys for Josie, and it keeps everything all in one place. And the reason I got this one, it was a little bit more expensive than a lot of the other options on Amazon, but this one has a lid, which is why I got this one, because it just keeps things safer, less visible, less things to fly around type of thing. And it is fairly heavy duty, so I do think the quality is a little bit better than the others as well for the price point. Another very random Amazon thing, you know how nesting just kind of, you just never know what you're gonna have to organize, basically prepping for the baby. And when we got the new car, we did have to sort of reorganize things to fit it because it is much bigger than the CRV. So Tim kind of moved a shelf, and that kind of started my little organization in the garage because I was cleaning stuff, and then I was like, this is a mess. So I bought these shoe organizers for a shelf in our garage. So we each have a shelf because the shoes always ended up on the floor and it drove me crazy. And I basically labeled the cubbies for Josie's shoes, not for Josie to, because she can't read, but more so for like Tim and Grandma and everyone to know where to put the shoes back. But basically there's a cubby for school shoes, dress shoes for like dinner, park shoes, and sandals. Because one of the issues that we have is always what shoes she's gonna wear, because she wants to wear certain ones. For example, she'll want to wear like ballet flats to the park, and we're like, no, sweetie. So I think this has also helped that, because I'm like, go pick shoe options that are in your park bin, for example. And I also use them for my shoes to keep them clean because they get very dusty. I don't dust or vacuum in there very often, so I guess that's why. Although I did at like 35, 36 weeks pregnant, we were like mopping the floors in there, and I was on my hands and knees scrubbing the stairs, you know. Just had to prep for baby because she can't come home to dirty stairs in the garage. Nesting's wild. Okay, another favorite, I have definitely mentioned this over and over again, but my Ultra Human ring has been very interesting to wear this past week. I actually wore it. I like intentionally wanted to wear it for the hospital and to see how much sleep I got and like my stress rhythms and stuff during labor. So that was interesting. I went in for an induction on Sunday night. So Monday night is kind of when things really ramped up, and I got 2.5 hours of sleep that night, according to my ring. And that felt pretty accurate because I think I got the epidural at like 2:30. And it's funny because you can literally see the spike in my heart rate. So I know exactly what time I got the epidural because my heart rate was like nervous about it, even though honestly, if you're gonna have an epidural soon, like that's one of the easiest things. Like it's just a quick little sting. The cervical checks were way worse. And then also another spike when I was pushing her out, like at 8 a.m. It's another crazy spike. So that I just think it's so interesting to see how your body's responding to things. So I just find that very helpful. And then I just activated, they have a new parent mode. So it can help you, like it has different goals for sleep and things like that, because I know you're not going to be sleeping the same. So it's not going to basically hound you for your bad sleep, or I don't know. I haven't really used it long enough so just cool stuff. I just find the insights very cool. So I have the Ultra Human one. I think I do have a code on Amazon. I'll try to look through my emails. And also Amazon's doing their little sale, their little sale. Apparently the big day sale or something, I don't know what they call it. That's coming up the 7th and 8th. So it will probably be on sale for that. All right, new category. I thought I could share some new mom and baby favorites with you as well. First thing, we got to get out of the way, the silverettes. I did not use these the first time, and I so wish I did. I definitely could have used them more so the first time because the paint was definitely different when they were toughening up. But I can definitely tell that these have helped just heal things quicker, and I also think they just kind of provide a shield so it doesn't stick to your bra, because I think that can cause little micro tears and just discomfort. So I am glad that I bought those. They are painfully expensive for how long you'll use them, but I have definitely noticed a difference. I did buy a new stroller in the Nordstrom anniversary sale this year, and I am so glad that I did because it has been way easier for me to get in and out of the car. I got the Nuna travel stroller, and it works really well with the Pippa car seat, which is what we had and are reusing for Lucy. And like the Uppa Vista we have, it is so heavy to get in and out of the car. And then I had this other travel stroller, and I could never figure out how to fold it. Like it would just end up in the back seat half open, and it just honestly made me annoyed. So I ended up buying the Nuna Travel, and I have loved it. It is so easy to take up and put down. So that has definitely been one of my favorites. I did a partnership with Bloomingdale's this past month where I shared what was on my baby registry, even though I didn't technically, like I didn't do a sprinkle or anything because I had pretty much everything I needed. But on that registry, I put the baby gear that we have and are going to be reusing. So I'll link that if you're curious on my favorite baby gear. And I would definitely check out like Bloomingdale's, even if you just make a registry there, because you do get 20% off maternity wear, which I thought was a good perk. And there's another good perk. I don't remember. Little newborn noises. Another favorite has been this little portable Hatch sound machine. It is so small, so easy to pack with you. I love that you can change the noises. They have like a shh sound. They have a heartbeat sound, which is interesting. I haven't tried that one, but it has come in clutch, like when we're out, which hasn't been very much. But it soothes her very quickly in the car or even at home. I've been using it, even though we have like a full Hatch as well. I just find it very easy to like move around the house. Another favorite I've definitely been obsessed with because I've purchased like a few things over and over again, but this pink gingham I have been loving, and I've ordered a few different things. So I ordered her a little monogrammed diaper changing pad to use like when we're out and about. And then I ordered the play mat. And then I ordered the pillowcases for Josie's room, and I think it is so cute with her decorative pillows. I still need to do her curtains. I just wanted to make sure I was committing to the print of the pillows before I did like custom curtains because they're expensive. But I'm loving how her room's turning out. It's not finished. I need some artwork and different things, but I'm always a big gingham fan. Obviously, I mentioned the dress earlier. But the pink is just such a sweet pink. I actually packed one of the pillowcases for my hospital bag, and I'm so glad that I brought a pillow. I could definitely do an update on the things that I used and things I didn't use in my hospital bag, because I did share that in a recent vlog. But the pillow was clutch because those hospital pillows are like pancakes. They were not comfy. They didn't do it for me. So had a nice plush pillow, and I was thankful for that. And it was a cute gingham one, so it made photos cute as well. I'm so ridiculous, but it's the little things, you know? Anywho, those are, I would say, the MVPs for me for the month of September.